Hey guys, how are we doing today? You might be wondering where the next episode of RimWorld is. I mean, it's only been, 3 weeks. That's the better part of a month at that point, isn't it? Well, it's because, you see, I'm having a little trouble at home. You see, there's a person in my life, well, more of a collection of persons in my life, a lovely little group known as Adobe. Now, I've been working on YouTube videos for years now. I think we're going on a decade at this point. And I have to say, I have a lot to be thankful to Adobe for. I've used them to make all my thumbnails, I edited all my videos with them, except for like the first one I ever did with Windows Movie Maker. God, remember when that was a thing? Is that still a thing? In any case, Adobe was what I used for everything. Every video I ever made, every image I ever edited, all of it. I even made the switch over when they went from the one-time buy model to having to pay a subscription. And I did it. I paid it. I paid my subscription, and I have paid my subscription for the better part of a few years now. I could have pirated their materials. I could have sought some other way to get around having to pay for it. I could have switched brands, but no. No, I decided to keep working with what I knew. I'm a creature of comfort, after all. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, it broke. Adobe, listen. I love your software. I love Adobe Premiere Pro. It is what I have edited so many videos on, but I didn't edit this video on it. And the reason why is because I can't edit any videos in Premiere right now. I haven't been able to for a little while now. Now, for the past couple years, I've had a problem with Adobe where Premiere would just randomly crash or freeze every now and then. Not super often, but usually once or twice per editing session. I'd save fairly often, so I wouldn't lose any work. Usually. But, it's still a little annoying. Then they became more often. And more often. And now, I'm trying to edit the newest episode of RimWorld for my channel, and I can't do that. Because if I try to click File, Edit, any of the toolbar settings up at the top of Premiere, the entire program crashes. No ifs, no ands, no buts. I rolled back my graphics card settings, didn't work. I tried changing things in the file settings, didn't work. There's a solution where you can change your device control to make it work properly, but the problem is, if I click the button I need in order to do that, it crashes Adobe. So, as it stands, I can't edit right now. And that's real unfortunate because I was most of the way through working on my episode of RimWorld before this happened. I am effectively dead in the water right now. So, after years of getting more and more frustrated with Adobe's service, with all the scummy things they do and everything else wrong with this company and their software, I'm leaving them. I'm breaking up with them. I'm moving on to a new software. Adobe, you can get bent. You can slob my knob. DaVinci, get in the house. Come here. Get on my computer. Let's hang out. Let's Netflix and chill. I'm really sorry about the wait on the video, guys. I didn't want this to happen. I was desperately hoping I could find a workaround, that I could fix this, but there's no fixing this. I've even reinstalled Adobe. The last thing I can think of that people have suggested is reinstalling Windows 10, and at this point, I'm not doing that. So, new video around the corner. I'm going to work as hard as I can to get it out before the end of the week, hopefully. It's going to take me a little time to get used to the new software, but such is life. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully you'll see me soon.